Hey everyone, this is Tech Comics. I'm going to show you all Volume 1 Web of Spider-Man all complete. I have the whole run here. As you can see, it's just books. They all can't fit in a short box, so I have to put them in two different ones. But in here I have some other Spider-Man titles like the Web of Scarlet Spider. It's 1 through 4 miniseries. Then I have, that wasn't there for some reason. I believe this is Volume 2 Web of Spider-Man. I'm only positive. I'm just missing a couple of the variants. I got most of them. And then it goes into, I believe it's Spider-Man 2099. Yeah, that run I haven't completed yet. I'm getting close to it, but not there just yet. There's a couple of YouTubers I do want to thank that helped me pretty much, help me get this run completed, because there was a couple issues that I needed that I couldn't find. One, I'd like to thank my brother AG Surfer, because he hooked me up with the comic book. And it was funny, I couldn't find it at all. And then there's two of them out there though, and it's just the barcode's a little different. And so as soon as he found it for me and he shipped it out to me, I was stoked. That completed my run of Web of Spider-Man, which was awesome. My brother AG helped me complete that. And then like maybe 2 weeks later, I go out to my comic store and boom, there it was, the other one to that had the little difference in the barcode. I found it for $1, and then that finally got me really completed. Because I tried to go after all the newsstand and all the directors for this and any other variant covers that they had for this run, because I wanted to have it completely complete. There's a couple signatures you'll see along the way in here, mainly from my Uncle Randy, Randy Emberlin. And I'd also like to thank RC3 Art. He helped me too. He sent me a couple Web of Spider-Man books that I needed at a time, and it was really cool and really nice of him. I haven't seen him in a long time on YouTube. I just hope he's doing well. I met him through Separify Comic Guy. It's another great YouTuber out there. Sorry for the cough. And if I forgot anybody else who helped me complete this run, I apologize. I want to say maybe like Mr. Rigor Mortis helped me too, I think, and so did Davis Confines. Because I know like a lot of people I talked to, they tried to find these issues that I needed, and there was just a few that I needed, but I really wanted to find them on my own. But hey, it was just great for any of them to help me out, which was amazing. So without further ado, I'm going to go right to the books. There's 129 issues in this run, and there's a bunch of like variants as well. Like this last issue, 192, says 0.2. Sorry. Here's the 0.1. And then here is 129, signed by Uncle Randy, right there in green. And here's 129 again, signed by my Uncle Randy, 2021. 129. Here's 128, signed by Uncle Randy. Again, signed by Uncle Randy. And this is the thing I'm talking about right there, the little closed caption kind of thingy. That's the other thing that was on some of the books, like on this issue here, on 127. I do have the other one. The other one has that little C in the box, so I just can't find it right now. This is the one my brother AG Surfer sent me, so that helped me complete my run. That's 127. Here's 126. Here's 125. Without the hologram. The hologram. As you can see, I was I was grabbing these books when I could. And forgetting which ones I had. 124. 123. 122. I need to get a better copy of this. In fact, I think I do. I'm going to send this one to my brother Chulu Comics, Choo, and he'll flatten it out for me. But it's got a little bit of a, I don't know if you can hear that, but hey, still in my collection. 121. 120, signed by Uncle Randy. The book, of course. 119. 118, signed by Uncle Randy. Whoop. 117. This is a flip book as well. So that's the front cover. I had him sign it. I almost got him to sign this one. This is the back side to the cover. But, I didn't, which is fine. I don't need every book signed by my Uncle Randy. I mean, I know the man. That should be good enough. So that's 117. All right. Oops, sorry. Here's 116. Hopefully this is turning out okay. Here's 115. This always makes me think of one of the mousers from the Turtles, but it's not. It's that man right there, 114. Now 113, this one is in the poly bag still, right? And this one isn't. And I showed this a while ago to Cobra Kai Comics. Used to go by Pop Comics. I follow him on Instagram. He's a great guy. I showed him because I think he showed this one, and I told him there was another one like that. So he's like, oh, cool, because I think he's also trying to complete this run. Showed him that a long time ago. So that was 113. Here's 112. There's 111. 110. 109. 108. 107, 106, sorry, 105, and there's 104, which I'll throw in this box as well. Now I'm going to grab the other box, because this one is full. Alright, so hopefully this box will fit them all back in there. If not, well, then I'll have to find another box. All right, so here we go. Here's 103. There's 103. Again, I probably have doubles, which I'm not going to complain about having doubles. All right, let's see if I can sit down and do this. Standing up, starting to hurt my back a little. All right, so let's see if I can do this. Maybe not. Maybe so. There's 102, 101, 100. Now this I bought already signed. As you can see, it's 1,245 out of 5,000. Signed by, I can never pronounce his name. Civic. But here's the one I had in my collection for a long time. Never signed. Oops. Technical difficulties with me. Here's 99, 99, and 99, and 99. I don't have a shortage of that book, do I? These books do not want to stay in the box. They're flopping all over the place. Here's 98, 97, 97. I think I got some of these books, like I found them at Goodwill too. Some of them at Goodwill, or not Goodwill, St. Vincent de Paul, and I was getting them really cheap. I always like this cover. 96, 95, 94, 93, 92, 91. Okay, let me find the other ones. Here we go. Try to do this in decent stacks so I wouldn't get mixed up. All right. I know I have more copies of this one too. I just can't find them right now. Number 90, 89, 88, 87, 86, 85, 84, 83, 82, 81, and 80. Okay. Here's 79, 78, 77, 76, 75, 74, 73, 72, 72, sorry, jeez, these books, all right, 71, 70, thought about bringing out some of my pops too, because I have the pop of this, And I thought maybe place them out there, you know, but I'm like, man, I ain't got that time to do all that kind of production. So I was number 70. This is 69. Yep, 69. 70. 68. 67. 66. 65. Oh, jeez. Goodness, I got 2 copies. I didn't jack it up though, thank God. All right, I'm gonna grab the other stacks. I said there are stacks. All right, line it up. Should be. All right. Old man wears. 65. There's 64. There's 63. I like that cover too. The difference is one's newsstand, one's direct. You can see the color in the background too. A little darker, a little lighter. That's 63. 62. 61. 60. 59. 58. 57. 56. 55. 54. 53. And another 53. 52. My son always likes that cover. He's trying to collect the web of Spider-Man now, which I think is pretty cool. That one, see, I had to get a new copy because there's something underneath there. I gotta get that. I gotta pull that book out and check to see what that is. Take care of that. There's my better copy. That one was 51. Here's 50. Here's 49. Origins of the Hobgoblin 2. Huh, that's pretty nice of them to write that on there. That was 49. This is 48. 47. 46. 45. 44. 43. 42. 41. 40. All right, now we're getting into the 30s. We're getting there. We're almost there. 39, 38, 37, 36. All right. 35, 34, 33, 32. True Believers. 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 5, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, and 19. All right. The rest of those books are not going to fit in this box. At least not all of them. So I'm just going to slide them. Figured that would be probably a little bit more easier to do in this circumstance since I won't be able to feed them in that box. So here we go. Here's 18. Here's 17. 16, 15, 14, and another 14, and 13, and 12, and 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and here's 1. Now, I've had this book since the day it came out. It's pretty much, and there's the annual for number 1, both done by Charles Bass. Yeah, I've had this book since the day it came out. So you see I paid $12 for it a long time ago. I've always wanted to have the number 1. I didn't start off with number 1 though, you know. So I guess in a way, no, I did not buy it when it first came out. So I didn't buy this when it first came out. My bad. Getting ahead of my story here. My first Web of Spider-Man book was this one, number 10. Number 10 was my first Spider-Man book I ever bought. And yeah, I had like 10, I believe I had 11. I know I had 12. Okay, I had those 3 books at least, the Web of Spider-Man. And then I had a couple other Spider-Man books, some amazing, but that was my first Spider-Man book I ever bought. And when I quit collecting comic books, you know, I just thought like, okay, to be able to go back and get all these books, be out of my reach. Because I was out of the game for a long time. But when I started getting back into collecting, this was the one run that I always wanted to complete over all my other runs. I always wanted to complete this one. But I would, you know, I would get sidetracked and I'd try to keep up with what was coming out now. So I was very happy. I was very pleased that I was able to go back and find all these books, and especially able to get this one. This was one I really wanted. Like I said, I bought it back in the day for $12. That's what I meant to say. Is I bought it back in the day for $12. Now I know that one's starting to skyrocket a little bit more. I would like to find another copy, just because I don't want to be reading this one as much as I used to. Because I mean, I can't believe I didn't jack it up from as much as I read this book. So, you know, and I can always read the annual, which I did. You know, I flipped through it mostly. I didn't read it, but I do got a little bit of a ding right there, but nothing that can't be flattened out. But I've had these books for a long time in my collection. So I'm glad to share it with you all and show you that I completed this run and it's all done. This is Tech Comics saying, rock on.